相変わらず。
As ever, as usual, the same.
相変わらず。
As ever, as usual, the same.
曖昧。
Vague, ambiguous.
会う。
To meet, to encounter, undesirable nuance.
仰ぐ。
To fan, to flap.
青白い。
Pale, pallid.
赤ん坊。
Baby.
秋。
Room, time to spare, emptiness.
呆れる。
To be amazed, to be shocked.
アクセント。
Accent.
あくび。
Yawn.
あくまで。
To the end, to the last, stubbornly.
明け方。
Dawn.
あげる。
To lift, to fry.
あげる。
To raise, to fly. To do for.
憧れる。
To long for, to yearn after, to admire.
足跡。
Footprints.
味わう。
To taste, to savor, to relish.
預かる。
To keep in custody, to receive on deposit, to take charge of.
温まる。
To warm up, to get warm.
温める。
To warm, to heat.
当たり前。
Usual, common, ordinary.
あちらこちら。
Here and there.
厚かましい。
Impudent, shameless, brazen.
圧縮。
Compression, condensation, pressure.
あてな。
Address, direction.
当てはまる。
To be applicable, to come under, a category, to fulfill.
当てはめる。
To apply, to adapt.
暴れる。
To act violently, to rage, to struggle, to be riotous.
油。
Fat, tallow, lard.
炙る。
To scorch.
溢れる。
To flood, to overflow, to brim over.
雨戸。
Sliding storm door.
甘やかす。
To pamper, to spull.
余る。
To remain, to be left over, to be in excess, to be too many.
編み物。
Knitting, web.
編む。
To knit.
危うい。
Dangerous, critical, grave.
怪しい。
Suspicious, dubious, doubtful.
荒い。
Coarse, rough.
荒い。
Rough, rude, wild.
あらすじ。
Outline, summary.
あらそ
To dispute, to argue, to be at variance, to compete.
う。改めて。
Another time, again, over again, anew, formally.
改める。
To change, to alter, to reform, to revise.
表す。
To write, to publish.
ありがたい。
Grateful, thankful, welcome, appreciated, evoking gratitude.
ある。
To live, to be.
あれこれ。
One thing or another, this and that, this or that.
慌ただしい。
Busy, hurried, confused, flurried.
慌てる。
To become confused.
安易。
Easygoing.
案外。
Unexpectedly.
アンテナ。
Antenna.
言い出す。
To start talking, to speak, to tell, to propose, to suggest, to break the ice.
言いつける。
To tell on, someone, to order.
意義。
Meaning, significance.
生き生き。
Vividly, lively.
いきなり。
UK abruptly, suddenly, all of a sudden, without warning.
育児。
Child care, nursing, upbringing.
幾分。
Somewhat.
いけばな。
1. Flower arrangement.
以後。
After this, from now on, hereafter, thereafter.
イコール。
Equal.
移行。
On and after, hereafter, thereafter.
勇ましい。
Brave, valiant, gallant, courageous.
衣食住。
Necessities of life, food, clothing, etc.
意地悪。
Malicious, ill-tempered, unkind.
いちいち。
One by one, separately.
一応。
Once, tentatively, in outline, for the time being.
一段と。
Greater, more, further, still more.
一流。
First class, top grade, foremost, top notch.
いつ。
Be lost, peace, hide, mistake, beautiful, in turn.
一昨日。
Day before yesterday.
一昨年。
Year before last.
一斉。
Simultaneous, all at once.
一旦。
Once, for a moment, one morning, temporarily.
行ってい。
Fixed, settled, definite.
行っていらっしゃい。
To be fixed, settled.
行ってまいります。
Goodbye, I'm off. See you later.
行ってらっしゃい。
Have a good day. Take care. See you.
いつの間にか。
Before one knows, unnoticed, unawares.
移転。
Moving, transfer, demise.
井戸。
Latitude, nav.
井戸。
Water well.
いとこ。
Cousin, female.
いばる。
To be proud, to swagger.
嫌がる。
To hate, to dislike.
いよいよ。
More and more, all the more, increasingly, at last, beyond doubt.
いる。
To parch, to fry.
いる。
To fry.
入れ物。
Container, case, receptacle.
陰気。
Ink.
インタビュー。
Interview.
引力力。
Gravity.
ウーマン。
Woman.
ウール。
Wool.
ウェイトレス。
Waitress.
植木。
Garden shrubs, trees. Potted plant.
植える。
To starve.
浮かぶ。
To float. To rise to surface. To come to mind.
浮かべる。
To float. To express. To look. Sad. Glad.
浮く。
To float. To become merry. To become loose.
受けたまわる。
Hum. To hear. To be told. To know.
受け取り。
Receipt.
受け持つ。
To take. Be in. Charge of.
薄暗い。
Dim. Gloomy.
薄める。
To dilute. To water down.
打ち合わせ。
Business meeting. Previous arrangement. Appointment.
打ち消す。
To deny. To negate. To contradict.
打つ。
To attack. To avenge.
うっかり。
Carelessly. Thoughtlessly. Inadvertently.
映す。
To project. To reflect. To cast. Shadow.
映る。
To be photographed. To be projected.
映る。
To be reflected. To harmonize with. To come out. Photo.
うどん。
Noodles. Japanese.
有無。
Yes or no. Existence. Flag indicator. Comp. Presence or absence marker.
埋める。
To bury. To fill up. To fill. A seat. A vacant position.
敬う。
To show respect. To honor.
裏が S。
To turn inside out. To turn. Something. Over.
裏口。
Back door. Rear entrance.
占う。
To forecast. To predict.
恨み。
Resentment.
恨む。
To curse. To feel bitter.
羨ましい。
Envious. Enviable.
羨む。
To envy.
売り上げ。
Amount sold. Proceeds.
売り切れ。
Sold out.
売り切れる。
To be sold out.
売れ行き。
Sales.
うろうろ。
Loiteringly. Aimless wandering.
運河。
Canal. Waterway.
うんと。
A great deal. Very much.
英文。
Sentence in English.
英は。
English Japanese. For example dictionary.
と。
Let me see. Well.
液体。
Liquid. Fluid.
エチケット。
Etiquette.
絵の具。
Colors. Paints.
エプロン。
Apron.
偉い。
Great. Celebrated. Eminent. Terrible. Awful. Famous. Remarkable. Excellent.
宴会。
Party. Banquet.
園芸。
Horticulture. Gardening.
演劇。
Play. Theatrical.
演習。
Circumference.
遠足。
Trip. Hike. Picnic.
延長。
Extension. Elongation. Prolongation. Lengthening.
煙突。
Chimney.
オーケストラ。
Orchestra.
オートメーション。
Automation.
オーバーコート。
Overcoat.
追いかける。
To chase or run after someone. To run down. To pursue.
追い越す。
To pass. For example car. To outdistance. To outstrip.
オイル。
Oil. Engine oil. Kerosene.
応援。
Aid. Assistance. Help. Reinforcement.
王女。
Princess.
応ずる。
To answer. To respond. To meet. To satisfy. To accept.
お右折。
Reception.
お歌い。
Receiving. Dealing with.
おうふく。
Call. Round trip. Coming and going. Return ticket.
おうべい。
Europe and America. The West.
応用。
Application. Put to practical use.
大雑把。
Rough. Not precise. Broad. Sketchy.
大通り。
Main street.
おおよそ、
about, roughly, as a rule, approximately,
おかえり、
return, welcome,
おかけください、
please sit down, please have a seat,
おかげさまで、
thanks to God, thanks to you,
おかず、
side dish, accompaniment for rice dishes,
拝む、
to worship, to beg, to make a supplication,
おかわり、
second helping, another cup,
補う、
to compensate for,
お気の毒に、
my sympathies, that's too bad, my condolences,
屋外、
outdoors,
奥さん、
hon, wife, your wife, madam,
送り仮名、
part of word written in kana,
お元気ですか、
how are you,
怠る、
to neglect, to be off guard, to be feeling better,
抑える、
to stop, to restrain, to seize, to repress, to suppress, to press down,
お先に、
before, ahead, previously,
収める、
1, to govern, to manage, 2, to subdue,
収める、
to obtain, to reap, to pay, to supply, to accept,
惜しい、
regrettable, disappointing, precious,
お辞儀、
bow,
おじさん、
middle-aged gentleman, uncle,
おじさん、
middle-aged gentleman, uncle,
おじさん、
middle-aged gentleman, uncle,
お邪魔します、
excuse me for disturbing you,
おしゃれ、
smartly dressed, someone smartly dressed, fashion conscious,
教わる、
to be taught,
お大事に、
take care of yourself,
落ち着く、
to calm down, to settle down,
お手洗い、
font of purifying water placed at entrance of shrine,
お出かけ、
just about to leave or go out,
お手伝いさん、
maid,
脅かす、
to threaten, to coerce,
落とし物、
lost property,
おととい、
day before yesterday,
おととし、
year before last,
おとなしい、
obedient, docile, quiet,
驚かす、
to surprise, to frighten, to create a stir,
お願いします、
please,
おのおの、
each, every, either, respectively, severally,
おばさん、
1, aunt, 2, middle-aged lady,
おばさん、
hon, aunt,
おはよ
abbreviation, good morning,
う、お参り、
worship, shrine visit,
お待たせしました、
sorry to have kept you waiting,
お待ちください、
please wait a moment,
お待ちどうさま、
sorry to have kept you waiting,
おめでたい、
happy event, matter for congratulation, auspicious event, pregnancy,
思いがけない、
unexpected, casual,
思い込む、
to be under impression that, to be convinced that,
思いっきり、
with all one's strength, with all one's heart,
思いつく、
to think of, to hit upon,
重たい、
heavy, massive, serious,
お休み、
1, holiday, absence, rest, 2, exp, good night,
おやつ、
1 between meal snack, afternoon refreshment,
親指、
thumb,
オルガン、
organ,
おろす、
to sell wholesale, grated, vegetables,
恩恵、
grace, favor, blessing, benefit,
温室、
greenhouse,
温泉、
spa, hot spring, onsen,
温帯、
temperate zone,
温中、
and company, messieurs,
女の人、
woman,
か、
mosquito,
カーブ、
1, curve, 2, curveball, baseball,
カーペット、
carpet,
貝、
shell, shellfish,
開会、
opening of a meeting,
会館、
meeting hall, assembly hall,
改札、
examination of tickets,
解散、
breakup, dissolution,
海水浴、
sea bathing, seawater bath,
回数、
number of times, frequency,
回数券、
book of tickets,
改正、
good weather,
改正、
revision, amendment, alteration,
解説、
explanation, commentary,
改造、
1, remodeling, 2, modding, comp,
開通、
opening, open,
回転、
rotation, revolution, turning,
回答、
answer, solution,
回答、
reply, answer,
外部、
the outside, external,
開放、
open, throw open, liberalization,
開放、
release, liberation, emancipation,
海洋、
ocean,
概論、
intro, outline, general remarks,
返す、
to send back,
帰って、
on the contrary, rather, all the more, instead,
帰る、
to exchange, to interchange, to substitute, to replace,
帰る、
to warp, to be warped, to curve,
家屋、
house, building,
関わる、
to concern oneself in, to have to do with, to affect, to influence, to stick to, opinions,
書き留め、
writing down, putting on record, recording, making a note of, registration of mail,
書き取り、
dictation,
書きね、
hedge,
書く、
to scratch, to perspire,
家具、
to sniff, to smell,
書く、
aerial, overhead, fiction, fanciful,
各自、
individual, each,
各自、
expansion,
学術、
science, learning, scholarship,
各地、
every place, various places,
各町、
expansion, extension, enlargement, escape, esc,
角度、
angle,
学年、
year in school, grade in school,
学部、
department of a university, undergraduate,
格別、
exceptional,
確率、
probability,
学力、
scholarship, knowledge, literary ability,
掛け算、
multiplication,
可決、
approval, adoption, for example motion, bill, passage,
囲う、
a burner, origin of a fire,
囲う、
downward, descent, fall, drop, subsidence,
重なる、
to be piled up, lie on top of one another, overlap each other,
重ねる、
to pile up, to put something on another, to heap up, to add, to repeat,
飾り、
decoration,
火山、
volcano,
かしこまりました、
certainly,
貸し出し、
lending, loaning,
過失、
error, blunder, accident,
果実、
fruit, nut, berry,
鹿島、
room to let,
菓子屋、
house for rent,
箇所、
passage, place, point, part,
過剰、
excess, over,
かじる、
to chew, to bite, at, to gnaw, to nibble,
課税、
taxation,
カセット、
cassette, tape,
河川、
underline, underscore,
加速、
acceleration,
加速度、
acceleration,
硬い、
hard, especially wood, steadfast, honorable, stuffy writing,
硬い、
stubborn, firm, not viscous or easily moved,
カタカナ、
katakana,
片付く、
to put in order, to dispose of, to solve,
塊、
lump, mass, clod, cluster,
固まる、
to harden, to solidify, to become firm, to become certain,
片道、
one way, trip,
傾く、
to incline toward, to slant, to lurch,
偏る、
to be one-sided, to incline, to be partial,
学科、
study subject, course of study,
学会、
scientific society, academic meeting,
楽器、
musical instrument,
学級、
grade in school,
担ぐ、
to shoulder, to carry on shoulder,
カット、
parenthesis, brackets,
活字、
printing type,
活躍、
activity,
活力、
vitality, energy,
家庭、
assumption, supposition, hypothesis,
家庭、
course, curriculum,
家庭、
process,
かな、
n, alias, pseudonym, pen name,
仮名遣い、
canon orthography, syllabary spelling,
鐘、
bell, chime,
加熱、
heating,
兼ねる、
to hold, position, to serve, to be unable,
カバー、
cover, X-book,
過半数、
majority,
かぶせる、
to cover, with something,
釜、
iron pot, kettle,
紙くず、
waste paper,
神様。
God.
カミソリ。
Razor.
ガム。
Chewing gum.
貨物。
Cargo. Freight.
かゆい。
Itchy. Itching.
かよ
Song. Ballad.
う。から。
Shell. Husk. Hull. Chaff.
カラー。
Collar. Color. Color.
からかう。
To ridicule. To tease. To banter with. To make fun of.
空っぽ。
Empty. Vacant. Hollow.
カルタ。
N. Playing cards. PT. Carter.
枯れる。
To wither. To die. Plant. To be blasted. Plant.
カロリ
Calorie.
ー。可愛がる。
To love. To be affectionate.
乾かす。
To dry. Clothes. etc. To desiccate.
乾く。
To be thirsty.
為替。
Money order. Exchange.
瓦。
Roof tile.
変わる。
V5R. V. To take the place of. To relieve. To be substituted for.
感覚。
Space. Interval. SPC.
換気。
Ventilation.
感激。
Deep emotion. Impression. Inspiration.
関西。
Kansei. Region consisting of Osaka, Kobe, Kyoto and surrounding prefectures.
干渉。
Appreciation.
感ずる。
To feel. To sense.
関節。
Indirection. Indirectness.
乾燥。
Dry. Arid. Insipid. Dehydrated.
乾燥。
Impressions. Thoughts.
観測。
Observation.
艦隊。
Frigid zone.
勘違い。
Misunderstanding. Wrong guess.
艦長。
Government office. Authorities.
缶詰。
Packing. In cans. Canning. Canned goods. Tin can.
乾電池。
Dry cell. Battery.
関東。
Eastern half of Japan, including Tokyo.
観念。
1. Idea. Notion. Conception. 2. Sense. For example of duty.
乾杯。
Toast. Drink.
看板。
Sign. Signboard. Doorplet. Poster.
看病。
Nursing. A patient.
冠。
Crown. Diadem. First. Best.
緩和。
Chinese character Japanese. For example dictionary.
気圧。
Atmospheric pressure.
機械。
Instrument.
着替え。
Changing clothes. Change of clothes.
機関車。
Locomotive. Engine.
基金。
Famine.
器具。
Utensil.
期限。
Term. Period.
記号。
Symbol. Code.
刻む。
To mince. To carve. To engrave.
儀式。
Ceremony. Rite. Ritual. Service.
基準。
Standard. Basis. Criteria. Norm.
基準。
Standard. Basis. Criteria. Norm.
起床。
Rising. Getting out of bed.
着せる。
To put on clothes.
基礎。
Foundation. Basis.
気体。
Vapor. Gas.
基地。
Base.
きっかけ。
Chance. Start. Cue. Excuse.
ぎっしり。
Tightly. Fully.
基盤。
Foundation. Basis.
客席。
Guest seating.
客間。
Parlor. Guest room.
ギャング。
Gang.
キャンパス。
Campus.
遊戯夜。
Closed. For example store. Business suspended. Shut down. Holiday.
休校。
Lecture cancelled.
休息。
Rest. Relief. Relaxation.
給与。
Allowance. Grant. Supply.
休養。
Rest. Break. Recreation.
清い。
Clear. Pure. Noble.
強化。
Strengthen. Intensify. Reinforce. Solidify.
教会。
Boundary.
行事。
Event. Function.
恐縮。
Shame. Very kind of you. Sorry to trouble.
教養。
Culture. Education. Refinement. Cultivation.
行列。
1. Line. Procession. 2. Matrix. Math.
漁業。
Fishing. Industry.
曲線。
Curve.
規律。
Order. Rules. Law.
切る。
V5R. To behead. To murder.
火をつける。
to be careful, to pay attention, to take care.
金魚、
Goldfish.
クーラー、
Cooler, air conditioner.
区域、
Limits, boundary, domain, zone, sphere, territory.
偶数、
Even number.
空想、
Daydream, fantasy, fancy, vision.
空中、
Sky, air.
釘、
Nail.
区切る、
To punctuate, to cut off, to mark off, to stop, to put an end to.
くし、
Comb.
くしゃみ、
Sneeze.
苦情、
Complaint, troubles, objection.
苦心、
Pain, trouble.
くず、
Waste, scrap.
崩す、
To destroy, to pull down, to make change, money.
薬指、
Ring finger.
崩れる、
To collapse, to crumble.
砕く、
To break, to smash.
砕ける、
To break, to be broken.
くたびれる、
To get tired, to wear out.
くだらない、
Good for nothing, stupid, trivial, worthless.
下る、
To get down, to descend.
唇、
Lips.
口紅、
Lipstick.
くっつく、
To adhere to, to keep close to.
くっつける、
To attach.
くどい、
Verbose, importunate, heavy, taste.
句読点、
Punctuation marks.
配る、
To distribute, to deliver.
工夫、
Laborer, worker.
区分、
Division, section, classification.
組み合わせ、
Combination.
組み立てる、
To assemble, to set up, to construct.
組む、
1. To draw, water, to dip, to scoop, to pump.
組む、
To serve sake.
悔しい、
Regrettable, mortifying, vexing.
悔やむ、
To mourn.
クリーニング、
Cleaning, dry cleaning, laundry service.
くるむ、
To be engulfed in, to be enveloped by, to wrap up.
くれぐれも、
Repeatedly, sincerely, earnestly.
加える、
To hold in one's mouth.
軍、
Country, district.
稽古、
Practice, training, study.
敬語、
Honorific, term of respect.
稽古打踏、
Fluorescent lamp. Person who is slow to react.
形式、
Form, formality, format, math expression.
継続、
Continuation.
毛糸、
Knitting wool.
経度、
Longitude.
系統、
System, family line, geological formation.
芸能、
Public entertainment, accomplishments, attainments.
競馬、
Horse racing.
警備、
Defense, guard, policing, security.
形容詞、
True adjective.
形容動詞、
Adjectival noun. Quasi-adjective.
外科、
Surgical department.
毛皮、
Fur, skin, pelt.
激増、
Sudden increase.
夏至や、
Alighting, getting off.
下旬、
Month, last third of.
下水、
Drainage, sewage, ditch, gutter, sewerage.
削る、
To cut down little by little, to take a percentage.
桁、
Column, beam, digit.
下駄、
Jita, Japanese footwear, wooden clogs.
血圧、
Blood pressure.
血液、
Blood.
下級、
Monthly salary.
傑作、
Masterpiece. Best work. Boner, blunder.
月末、
End of the month.
気配、
Indication. Market trend. Worry.
下品、
Vulgarity. Meanness. Indecency. Coarseness.
煙い、
Smoky.
蹴る、
To kick.
険しい、
Inaccessible place. Sharp eyes.
見学、
Inspection. Study by observation. Field trip.
謙虚、
Modesty. Humility.
原稿、
Manuscript. Copy.
原産、
Place of origin. Habitat.
原始、
Origin. Primeval.
研修、
Training.
厳重、
Strict. Rigor. Severe. Firm.
謙遜、
Humble. Humility. Modesty.
県庁、
Prefectural office.
限度、
Limit. Bounds.
現に、
Actually. Really.
顕微鏡、
Microscope.
原理、
Principle. Theory. Fundamental truth.
原料
Raw materials.
5
Go. Board game of capturing territory.
コース
Course.
コーラス
Chorus.
恋しい
1. Dear, beloved, darling. 2. Yearned for.
こ
To ask. To request.
う婚姻
Factory worker.
強引
Overbearing. Coercive. Pushy. Forcible. High-handed.
公害
Public nuisance. Pollution.
高級
High class. High grade.
公共
Public. Community. Public service. Society. Communal.
工芸
Industrial arts.
高校
Filial piety.
交差
Cross.
講師
Lecturer.
工事
Construction work.
公式
Formula. Formality. Official.
口実
Excuse.
こうして
Thus.
校舎
School building.
公衆
The public.
香水
Perfume.
公正
Justice. Fairness. Impartiality.
功績
Achievements. Merit. Meritorious service. Meritorious deed.
光線
Beam. Light ray.
構想
Upper.
構造
Structure. Construction.
交代
Alternation. Change. Relief. Relay. Shift.
高地
Arable land.
交通機関
Transportation facilities.
校庭
Campus.
校庭
Positive. Affirmation.
高度
Altitude. Height. Advanced.
高等
High class. High grade.
合同
Combination. Incorporation. Union. Amalgamation.
後輩
Junior at work or school.
公表
Official announcement. Proclamation.
鉱物
Mineral.
公務
Official business. Public business.
項目
Item.
紅葉
1. Japanese. Maple.
合理
Rational.
交流
Alternating current. Intercourse. Cultural. Exchange. Intermingling.
合流
Confluence. Union. Linking up. Merge.
効力
Effect. Efficacy. Validity. Potency.
超える
To exceed. To cross over. To cross.
焦がす
To burn. To scorch. To singe. To char.
国王
King.
国籍
Nationality.
国立
National.
ご苦労様
Thank you very much for your.
焦げる
To burn. To be burned.
凍える
To freeze. To be chilled. To be frozen.
心当たり
Having some knowledge of. Happening to know.
心得る
To be informed. To have thorough knowledge.
腰掛け
Seat. Bench.
腰掛ける
To sit. Down.
50音
The Japanese syllabary.
胡椒
Pepper.
こしらえる
To make. To manufacture.
こす
To cross. To pass. To tide over.
こする
To rub. To chafe. To file. To frost. Glass. To strike. Match.
個体
An individual.
ごちそう
Feast. Treating. Someone.
ごちそうさま
Feast.
こちらこそ
It is I who should say so.
小遣い
Personal expenses. Pocket money. Spending money. Incidental expenses. Allowance.
コック
1. Cook. NL. 2. Tap. Spigot. Faucet. Cock.
こっそり
Stealthily. Secretly.
古典
Old book. Classics. Classic.
こと
Koto. Japanese harp.
ことづける
To send word. To send a message.
言葉遣い
Speech. Expression. Wording.
こないだ
The other day. Lately. Recently.
ご無沙汰
Not writing or contacting for a while.
こぼす
To spill.
こぼれる
To overflow. To spill.
ゴミ
Trash. Rubbish.
ゴム
Gum. Rubber. Eraser.
ごめん
Your pardon. Declining. Something. Dismissal. Permission.
ごめんください
May I come in?
小指
Little finger.
こらえる
To bear. To stand. to endure, to put up with.
娯楽、
Pleasure, amusement.
娯覧、
Hon, look, inspection, try.
コレクション、
1. Collection. 2. Correction.
転がす、
To roll.
転がる、
To roll, to tumble.
コン、
Navy blue, deep blue.
コンクール、
Contest for, conquers.
コンクリート、
Concrete.
混合、
Mixing, mixture.
コンセント、
1. Consent. 2. Concentric.
献立、
Menu. Program. Schedule.
こんばんは、
Good evening.
サークル、
Circle. Sports club, that is at a company.
在学、
Enrolled. In school.
再三、
Again and again. Repeatedly.
祭日、
National holiday. Festival day.
催促、
Request. Demand. Claim. Urge. Action. Press for.
採点、
Marking. Grading. Looking over.
災難、
Calamity. Misfortune.
裁縫、
Sewing.
材木、
Lumber. Timber.
サイレン、
Siren.
逆さ、
Reverse. Inversion. Upside down.
逆さま、
Inversion. Upside down.
探す、
To search. To seek. To look for.
遡る、
To go back. To go upstream. To make retroactive.
酒場、
Bar. Barroom.
先おととい、
2 days before yesterday.
先ほど、
Some time ago.
作、
To tear. To split.
作員、
Index. Indices.
作者、
Author. Authoress.
削除よ、
Elimination. Cancellation. Deletion. Erasure.
作成、
Frame. Draw up. Make. Producing.
作成、
Manufacture.
探る、
To search. To look for. To sound out.
ささやく、
To whisper. To murmur.
刺さる、
To stick. To be stuck.
さじ、
Spoon.
座敷、
Tatami room.
差し支え、
Hindrance. Impediment.
差し引き、
Deduction. Subtraction. Balance. Ebb and flow. Rise and fall.
刺身、
Sliced raw fish.
刺す、
To insert. To put in. To graft. To wear in belt.
刺す、
To pierce. To stab. To prick. To thrust.
刺す、
To pour. Drink. To serve. Drinks.
刺す、
To shine. To strike.
さすが、
Clever. Adept. Good. Expectations. As one would expect.
撮影、
Photographing.
雑音、
Noise. Jarring. Grating.
さっさと、
Quickly.
早速、
At once. Immediately. Without delay. Promptly.
錆び、
Rust. Color.
錆びる、
To rust. To become rusty.
座布団、
Cushion. Japanese.
冷ます、
To cool. To dampen. To let cool.
妨げる、
To disturb. To prevent.
冷める、
To become cool. To wear off. To abate. To subside.
さようなら、
Goodbye.
再来月、
Month after next.
再来週、
Week after next.
再来年、
Year after next.
サラリーマン、
Salaryman. Company employee.
騒がしい、
Noisy.
爽やか、
Fresh. Refreshing. Invigorating.
三角、
Triangle. Triangular.
算数、
Arithmetic.
酸性、
Acidity.
産地、
Producing area.
サンプル、
Sample.
山林、
Mountain forest. Mountains and forest.
シーズン、
Season. Sporting.
シーツ、
Sheet.
仕上がる、
To be finished.
しあさって、
2 days after tomorrow.
寺院、
Temple.
自衛、
Self-defense.
塩辛い、
Salty. Taste.
司会、
Chairmanship.
四角、
Square.
四角い、
Square.
時間割、
Timetable. Schedule.
四季、
4 seasons.
敷地、
Site.
支給、
Urgent. Pressing.
敷く、
To spread out. To lay out.
茂る、
To grow thick. To luxuriate. To be luxurious.
持参、
Bringing. Taking. Carrying.
磁石、
Magnet.
四捨五入、
rounding up, fractions,
始終、
continuously, from beginning to end,
自習、
self-study,
静まる、
to quieten down, to calm down, to subside,
姿勢、
attitude, posture,
自然科学、
natural science,
時速、
speed, per hour,
子孫、
descendants, posterity, offspring,
死体、
corpse,
下書き、
rough copy, draft,
下町、
Shitamachi, lower parts of town,
自治、
self-government, autonomy,
実感、
feelings, actual, true,
湿気、
moisture, humidity, dampness,
湿気、
moisture, humidity, dampness,
しつこい、
insistent, obstinate,
自習、
practice, training,
実績、
achievements, actual results,
湿度、
level of humidity,
執筆、
writing,
実物、
real thing, original,
尻尾、
tail, animal,
実用、
practical use, utility,
実力、
merit, efficiency, arms, force,
実例、
example, illustration,
失恋、
disappointed love, broken heart, unrequited love, be lovelorn,
指定、
designation, specification, assignment, pointing at,
私鉄、
private railway,
児童、
children, juvenile,
縛る、
to tie, to bind,
地盤、
the ground,
しびれる、
to become numb, to go to sleep, that is, a limb,
紙幣、
paper money, notes, bills,
しぼむ、
to wither, to fade, away, to shrivel, to wilt,
絞る、
to press, to wring, to squeeze,
島、
stripe,
地味、
plain, simple,
しみじみ、
keenly, deeply, heartily,
指名、
full name, identity,
締め切り、
closing, cut off, end, deadline, closed, no entrance,
締め切る、
to shut up,
締める、
to be wet, to become wet, to be damp,
ジャーナリスト、
journalist,
社会科学、
social science,
しゃがむ、
to squat,
蛇口、
faucet, tap,
弱点、
weak point, weakness,
車庫、
garage, car shed,
車掌、
train, conductor,
車生、
sketching, drawing from nature,
車説、
editorial, leading article,
しゃっくり、
hiccup, hiccup,
シャットア、
shutter,
しゃぶる、
to suck, to chew,
車輪、
car, wheel,
シャレ、
joke, pun, witticism,
じゃんけん、
n, rock scissors paper game,
集会、
meeting, assembly,
住居、
dwelling, house, residence, address,
集金、
money collection,
集合、
gathering, assembly, meeting, set, math,
習字、
penmanship,
修繕、
repair, mending,
渋滞、
seriously ill, serious condition, critical state,
終点、
terminus, last stop, for example train,
重点、
important point, lay stress on, colon, emphasis,
就任、
inauguration, assumption of office,
周辺、
circumference, outskirts, environs, computer, peripheral,
重役、
director, high executive,
終了、
end, close, termination,
重量、
1, weight, 2, heavyweight boxer,
重力、
gravity,
熟語、
idiom, idiomatic phrase, kanji compound,
祝日、
national holiday,
祝しよる、
reduction, curtailment,
受験、
taking an examination,
主語、
gram, subject,
出輪、
going to work, at work,
述語、
predicate,
主張、
official tour, business trip,
寿味よる、
lifespan,
主役、
leading part, leading actor, actress,
受話器、
telephone, receiver,
循環、
circulation, rotation, cycle,
巡査、
police, policeman,
順々、
in order, in turn,
順次よ、
order, sequence, procedure.
順序、
Pure heart, navit, self-sacrificing devotion.
純粋、
Pure, true, genuine, unmixed.
昇華、
Digestion.
小学生、
Grade school student.
しょうがない、
It can't be helped. It is inevitable.
将棋、
Japanese chess.
蒸気、
Steam, vapor.
定規、
Measuring, ruler.
上級、
Advanced level, high grade, senior.
将棋夜、
Commerce, trade, business.
消極的、
Passive.
賞金、
Prize, monetary award.
上下、
High and low, up and down, unloading and loading, praising and blaming.
生じ、
Paper sliding door.
商社、
Trading company, firm.
乗車、
Taking a train, in training.
上旬、
First 10 days of month.
小数、
Fraction, part of, decimal.
生ずる、
To cause, to arise, to be generated.
焦点、
Focus, point.
焦点、
Shop, business firm.
消毒、
Disinfection, sterilization.
勝敗、
Victory or defeat, issue of battle.
蒸発、
Evaporation, unexplained disappearance.
商品、
Prize, trophy.
勝負、
Victory or defeat, match, contest, game, bout.
小便、
Coal, urine, piss.
消防士よ、
Fire station.
賞味、
Net, weight.
正面、
The front, honesty.
消耗、
Exhaustion, consumption.
醤油、
Soy sauce.
勝利薬、
Omission, abbreviation, abridgment.
初級、
Elementary level.
自由教自由、
Assistant professor.
職員、
Table salt.
職人、
Worker, mechanic, artisan, craftsman.
初旬、
First 10 days of the month.
書籍、
Book, publication.
書記、
Tableware.
ショップ、
A shop.
書店、
Bookshop.
書道、
Calligraphy.
白髪、
White or gray hair, trendy hair bleaching.
シリーズ、
Series.
知り合い、
Acquaintance.
私立、
Private, establishment.
資料、
Materials, data.
汁、
Juice, sap, soup, broth.
素人、
Amateur, novice.
新、
Core, heart, wick, marrow.
新幹線、
Bullet train, very high speed, Shinkansen.
シンクル、
Vacuum, hollow, empty.
心身、
Mind and body.
信ずる、
To believe in, to place trust in.
申請、
Application, request, petition.
人造、
Man-made, synthetic, artificial.
寝台、
Bed, couch.
診断、
Diagnosis.
侵入、
Penetration, invasion, raid, aggression, trespass.
人文科学、
Social sciences, humanities.
人命、
Human, life.
深夜、
Late at night.
森林、
Forest, woods.
親類、
Relation, kin.
進路、
Course, direction, compass bearing.
神話、
Myth, legend.
酢、
Vinegar.
水産、
Marine products, fisheries.
水事、
Cooking, culinary arts.
水蒸気、
Water vapor, steam.
水素、
Hydrogen.
垂直、
Vertical, perpendicular.
推定、
Presumption, assumption, estimation.
水滴、
Drop of water.
水筒、
Canteen, flask, water bottle.
随筆、
Essays, miscellaneous writings.
水分、
Moisture.
水平、
Water level, horizon.
水平線、
Horizon.
水曜、
Wednesday.
ずうずうしい、
Impudent, shameless.
ずーっと、
Throughout.
すっと、
Youngest child.
スカーフ、
Scarf.
図鑑、
Picture book.
杉、
Japanese cedar.
好き嫌い、
Likes and dislikes. Taste.
好き好き、
Matter of taste.
透き通る、
To be. Come. Transparent.
隙間、
Crevice. Crack. Gap. opening,
スクール、
school,
少なくとも、
at least,
図形、
figure,
スケジュール、
schedule,
鈴、
bell,
涼む、
to cool oneself, to cool off, to enjoy evening cool,
スタート、
start,
スチュワーデス、
stewardess,
すっきり、
shapely, clear, neat,
酸っぱい、
sour, acid,
ステージ、
1, stage, 2, performance,
捨てる、
to abandon, throw away, discard, resign,
ストッキング、
stockings,
ストップ、
stop,
素直、
obedient, meek, docile, unaffected,
頭脳、
head, brains, intellect,
スピーカー、
speaker,
図表、
chart, diagram, graph,
スマート、
smart, stylish, slim,
住まい、
dwelling, house, residence, address,
住まない、
sorry, phrase,
住み、
ink,
住む、
to clear, for example weather, to become transparent,
住む、
to become clear, water, air, etc.
相撲、
Sumo wrestling,
スライド、
slide,
ずらす、
to put off, to delay,
ずらり、
in a row,
すり、
pickpocket,
する、
silent, as the grave, deathly, quiet,
する、
to print,
ずるい、
sly, cunning,
すれ違う、
to pass by one another, to disagree,
ずれる、
slippery, slide, slip, flunk,
寸法、
measurement, size, dimension,
性、
surname, family name,
税関、
customs house,
制作、
manufacture, production,
制作、
work, film, book,
性質、
nature, property, disposition,
性使用、
clean copy,
性少年、
youth, young person,
性数、
integer,
清掃、
cleaning,
生存、
existence, being, survival,
成長、
growth, increment,
政党、
member of political party,
生年月日、
birth date,
性能、
ability, efficiency,
整備、
adjustment, completion, consolidation,
成分、
ingredient, component, composition,
性別、
distinction by sex, sex, gender,
正方形、
square,
正門、
main gate, main entrance,
成立、
coming into existence, arrangements, establishment, completion,
西暦、
Christian era, Anno Domini, AD,
背負う、
to be burdened with, to carry on back or shoulder,
赤道、
equator,
せっかく、
with trouble, at great pains, long awaited,
接臨、
getting closer, drawing nearer, approaching,
接見、
soak,
接する、
to come in contact with, to connect, to attend, to receive,
せっせと、
diligently,
接続、
1. Connection, union, join, link, 2. Changing trains,
瀬戸物、
earthenware, crockery, china,
ぜひとも、
by all means, with sense of not taking no for an answer,
迫る、
to draw near, to press,
ゼミ、
n. Seminar,
せめて、
offense, method of attack,
攻める、
to attack, to assault,
セメント、
cement,
線、
stopper, cork, stopcock,
前後、
around, throughout, front and back, before and behind, before and after,
洗剤、
detergent, washing material,
全集、
complete works,
全身、
the whole body, full length, portrait,
センス、
folding fan,
先生、
despotism, autocracy,
先々月、
month before last,
先々週、
week before last,
先祖、
ancestor,
先端、
pointed end, tip, fine point,
センチ、
centimeter, centi, 10-2,
宣伝、
propaganda, publicity,
先頭、
head, lead, vanguard, first,
全般、
the, whole, universal, wholly, general,
扇風機、
electric fan,
線路、
line, track, roadbed.
相違。
Difference, discrepancy, variation.
そういえば。
Which reminds me.
雑巾。
House cloth, dust cloth.
増減。
Increase and decrease, fluctuation.
倉庫。
Storehouse, warehouse, godown.
相互。
Mutual, reciprocal.
創作。
Production, literary creation, work.
葬式。
Funeral.
そうして。
And, like that.
造船。
Shipbuilding.
創造しい。
Noisy, boisterous.
増大。
Enlargement.
相と。
Softly, gently, quietly.
送別。
Farewell, send off.
草履。
Zori, Japanese footwear, sandals.
総理大臣。
Prime Minister.
総領。
Postage, carriage.
属する。
To belong to come under, to be affiliated with, to be subject to.
続々。
Successively, one after another.
速達。
Express, special delivery.
測定。
Measurement,
測量。
measurement, surveying.
速力。
Speed,
素質。
character, qualities, genius.
祖先。
Ancestor,
そそっかしい。
careless, thoughtless.
率直。
Frankness, candor, open-heartedness.
備える。
To be furnished with.
その上。
In addition, furthermore.
その頃。
At that time.
そのため。
Hence, for that reason.
その他。
Otherwise.
そば。
Sober, buckwheat noodles.
そる。
To shave.
それなのに。
And yet, despite this, but even so.
それる。
To stray, turn, from subject, to get lost, to go astray.
揃う。
To become complete, to be equal, to be all present, to gather.
揃える。
To put things in order, to arrange, to make uniform, to get something ready.
そろばん。
Abacus.
存じる。
Hum, to know.
存ずる。
To think, feel, consider, know, etc.
損得。
Loss and gain, advantage and disadvantage.
タイヤ。
Tire, tire.
大院。
Leaving hospital.
大学院。
Graduate school.
大工。
Carpenter.
体系。
System, organization.
太鼓。
Drum, tambourine.
対策。
Counterplan, countermeasure.
対して。
Not so, much, not, very.
対象。
Contrast, antithesis, comparison.
大小。
Size.
体制。
Order, system, structure, setup, organization.
体積。
Capacity, volume.
体操。
Gymnastics, physical exercises, calisthenics.
体操。
Very much, exaggerated, very fine.
大分。
Considerably, greatly, a lot.
大木。
Large tree.
大名。
Title.
代名詞。
Pronoun.
ダイアグラム。
Diagram.
ダイヤモンド。
Diamond.
ダイヤル。
Dial.
対立。
Confrontation, opposition, antagonism.
田植え。
Rice planting.
絶えず。
Constantly.
楕円。
Ellipse.
高める。
To raise, to lift, to boost.
耕す。
To till, to plow, to cultivate.
滝。
Waterfall.
炊く。
To boil, to cook.
炊く。
To burn, to kindle, to build a fire.
蓄える。
To store, to lay in stock.
竹。
Bamboo, middle of a three-tier ranking system.
助かる。
To be saved, to be rescued, to survive, to be helpful.
ただ。
Free of charge, mere, sole, only, usual, common.
ただし。
But, however, provided that.
畳む。
To fold, clothes.
立ち止まる。
To stop, to halt, to stand still.
たちまち。
At once, in a moment, suddenly, all at once.
立つ。
To depart, on a plane, train, etc.
立つ。
To erect, to be erected, to be built.
脱線。
Derailment, digression.
妥当。
Valid, proper, right, appropriate.
例える、
To compare, to liken, to speak figuratively, to illustrate, to use a simile.
頼もしい、
Reliable, trustworthy, hopeful, promising.
旅、
Tabby, Japanese socks, with split toe.
ダブル、
Double.
騙す、
To trick, to cheat, to deceive.
たまる、
To collect, to gather, to save.
ダム、
Dumb.
ため息、
A sigh.
ためらう、
To hesitate.
ためる、
To amass, to accumulate.
だらしない、
Slovenly, loose, a slut.
たる、
To be sufficient, to be enough.
段階、
Gradation, grade, stage.
短期、
Short term.
炭鉱、
Coal mine, coal pit.
短所、
1. Defect, demerit, weak point. 2. Disadvantage.
淡数、
Chest of drawers.
淡水、
Fresh water.
断水、
Water outage.
単数、
Singular, number.
団地、
Multi-unit apartments.
断定、
Conclusion, decision.
短編、
Short, for example story, film.
田んぼ、
Paddy field, farm.
誓う、
To swear, to vow, to take an oath, to pledge.
地下水、
Underground water.
近々、
Nearness, before long.
近づける、
To bring near, to put close, to let come near, to associate with.
近寄る、
To approach, to draw near.
力強い、
Reassuring, emboldened.
ちぎる、
To cut up fine, to pick, fruit.
地質、
Geological features.
知人、
Friend, acquaintance.
事態、
Area, zone.
縮む、
To shrink, to be contracted.
縮める、
To shorten, to reduce, to boil down, to shrink.
縮れる、
To be wavy, to be curled.
チップ、
1. Gratuity, tip. 2. Chip.
地点、
Site. Point on a map.
地名、
Place name.
茶色い、
Light brown.
着々、
Steadily.
茶碗、
Rice bowl, teacup, teacup.
中間、
Middle, midway, interim.
中旬、
Second third of a month.
中止夜、
Abstract.
中世、
Middle Ages, medieval times.
中世、
Neuter gender, neutral, chem, indifference, sterility.
中途、
In the middle, halfway.
中年、
Middle-aged.
チョーク、
Chalk, chalk.
超過、
Excess, being more than.
彫刻、
Carving, engraving, sculpture.
調子よ、
1. Strong point, merit. 2. Advantage.
長女、
Eldest daughter.
調整、
Regulation, adjustment, tuning.
調節、
Regulation, adjustment, control.
長短、
Length, long and short, plus.
頂点、
Top, summit.
長男、
Eldest son.
長方形、
Rectangle, oblong.
調味料、
Condiment, seasoning.
直後、
Immediately following.
直線、
Straight line.
直前、
Just before.
直通、
Direct communication.
直流、
Direct current.
所蔵、
Storage. Preservation.
直角、
Right angle.
所定、
Diameter.
散らかす、
To scatter around. To leave untidy.
散らかる、
To be in disorder. To lie scattered around.
散らす、
To scatter. To disperse. To distribute.
ちり紙、
Tissue paper. Toilet paper.
散る、
To fall. To scatter. For example blossoms.
追加、
Addition. Supplement. Appendix.
ついで、
Opportunity. Occasion.
通過、
Currency.
通勤、
Commuting to work.
通ずる、
To be open. To traffic. To lead to. To communicate. With.
通知、
Notice. Notification.
通帳、
Passbook.
通訳、
Interpretation.
通用、
Popular use. Circulation.
通路、
Passage. Pathway.
付き合う、
To associate with. To keep company with. to get on with.
突き当たり、
End. For example of street.
突き当たる、
To run into, to collide with.
月日、
Time, years, days.
つく、
1. To thrust, to strike. 2. To poke.
つく、
To catch fire, electricity, comes on.
つぐ、
To rank next to come after.
作る、
To make, to create.
つける、
1. To attach, to join, to add, to append.
つける、
To dip in, to soak.
つける、
To turn on, to switch on, to light up.
伝わる、
To be handed down, to be introduced, to be transmitted.
突っ込む、
To plunge into, to go into deeply.
勤める、
1. To serve, to fill a post, to serve under, to work, for.
勤める、
1. To serve, to fill a post, to serve under, to work, for.
つな、
Rope.
つながり、
Connection, link, relationship.
つながる、
To be tied together, to be connected to be related to.
つなげる、
To connect.
粒、
Grain.
潰す、
To smash, to waste.
潰れる、
To be smashed, to go bankrupt.
つまずく、
To stumble, to trip.
詰まる、
To be blocked, to be packed.
積む、
To pile up, to stack.
爪、
Fingernail or toenail, claw, talon, hoof.
つや、
Gloss, glaze.
強気、
Firm, strong.
釣り合う、
To balance, to be in harmony, to suit.
つる、
To hang,
つるす、
to hang.
テーマ、
N. Theme, project, topic de, thema.
出会い、
An encounter.
手洗い、
Restroom, lavatory, hand washing.
定員、
Fixed number of regular personnel, capacity of boat, etc.
定価、
Established price.
定価、
Fall, decline, lowering, deterioration.
定期券、
Commuter pass, season ticket.
定休日、
Regular holiday.
停止、
Suspension, interruption, stoppage, ban.
停止や、
Stopping, for example train.
停電、
Failure of electricity.
出入り、
In and out, coming and going, free association, income and expenditure, debits and credit,
出入り口、
exit and entrance,
手入れ、
repairs, maintenance,
出かける、
to depart, to set out, to start, to be going out,
出来上がり、
be finished, ready, made for, cut out.
出来上がる、
1. To be finished, to be ready, by definition. 2. To be very drunk.
的確、
Precise, accurate,
的確、
precise, accurate.
手首、
Wrist,
でこぼこ、
unevenness, roughness, ruggedness.
手頃、
Moderate, handy.
でたらめ、
1. Irresponsible utterance, nonsense, nonsensical. 2. Random.
手帳、
Notebook.
鉄量、
Railway bridge, iron bridge.
手続き、
Procedure, legal, process, formalities.
鉄砲、
Gun,
テニスコート、
tennis court,
手ぬぐい、
hand, towel.
手前、
Before, this side, we, you.
出迎え、
Meeting, reception.
出迎える、
To meet, to greet.
照らす、
To shine on, to illuminate.
出る、
To shine.
展開、
Develop, expansion, opposite of compression.
電気、
Biography, life story.
電球、
Light bulb.
点数、
Marks, points, score, runs.
電線、
Contagion.
電池、
Battery.
電柱、
Telephone pole, telegraph pole, light pole.
点々、
Here and there, little by little.
点々、
Moving from place to place.
天皇、
Emperor of Japan.
電波、
Electromagnetic wave.
電波、
Tempo.
電流、
Electric current.
電力、
Electric power.
問い合わせ、
Enquiry, ENQ.
銅、
Copper.
統一、
Unity. Consolidation. Uniformity.
同格、
The same rank, equality, apposition.
峠、
Ridge, mountain, pass, difficult part.
統計、
Scattering, a scatter, dispersion.
動作、
Action, movements, motions, bearing, behavior, manners.
東西、
East and west, whole country.
当日、
Appointed day, very day.
当初、
Letter to the editor, letter from a reader, contribution.
道場、
Entry, on stage.
どうせ、
Anyhow, in any case, at any rate.
どうぞよろしく、
Pleased to meet you.
東大、
Lighthouse.
東南、
Theft, robbery.
当番、
Being on duty.
当分、
Division into equal parts.
透明、
Transparency, cleanness.
灯油、
Lamp oil, kerosene.
灯用、
Orient.
銅は、
Fairy tale.
通りかかる、
To happen to pass by.
溶かす、
To melt, to dissolve.
尖る、
To taper to a point, to become sharp, to be sour, to look displeased.
ドキドキ、
Throb, beat, fast.
溶く、
To dissolve, paint.
毒、
1. To retreat, to recede, to withdraw.
特殊油、
Special, unique.
特殊欲、
Characteristic, feature.
特徴、
Forte, merit.
特定、
Specific, special, particular.
特売、
Special sale.
溶け込む、
To melt into.
溶ける、
To melt, to thaw, to fuse, to dissolve.
どける、
To remove, to take away, to dislodge, to put something out of the way.
床の間、
Alcove.
床屋、
Barber.
ところどころ、
Here and there, some parts of something.
都心、
Heart of city.
戸棚、
Cupboard, locker, closet, wardrobe.
とっくに、
Long ago, already, a long time ago.
ドット、
Suddenly.
整う、
To be prepared, to be in order, to be put in order, to be arranged.
とどまる、
1. To be fixed. 2. To abide, to stay, in the one place.
怒鳴る、
To shout, to yell.
飛び込む、
To jump in, to leap in, to plunge into, to dive.
飛ぶ、
To jump, to fly, to leap.
止まる、
1. To be fixed. 2. To abide, to stay, in the one place.
止める、
To give shelter to, to lodge.
ともかく、
Anyhow, anyway, somehow or other, generally speaking, in any case.
捉える、
To seize, to grasp, to capture, to arrest.
取り入れる、
To harvest, to take in, to adopt.
取り消す、
To cancel.
取り出す、
To take out, to produce, to pick out.
取る、
1. To adopt, measure, proposal. 2. To pick, fruit.
取る、
To take, to catch, fish, to capture.
トレーニング、
Training.
どんぶり、
Porcelain bowl, bowl of rice with food on top.
内科、
Internist clinic, internal medicine.
内線、
Phone extension, indoor wiring, inner line.
ナイロン、
Nylon.
直す、
To cure, to heal, to fix, to correct, to repair.
長い、
Long, lengthy.
仲直り、
Reconciliation, make peace with.
長引く、
To be prolonged, to drag on.
中身、
Contents, interior, substance, filling, sword, blade.
中身、
Contents, interior, substance, filling, sword, blade.
中指、
Middle finger.
仲良し、
Intimate friend, bosom buddy, chum.
慰める、
To comfort, to console.
なくす、
To lose someone, wife, child, etc.
殴る、
To strike, to hit.
なす、
To accomplish, to do.
なぞなぞ、
Riddle, puzzle, enigma.
なだらか、
Gently sloping, gentle, easy.
懐かしい、
Dear, desired, missed.
なでる、
To brush gently, to stroke.
斜め、
Obliqueness.
斜め、
Slanting, tilted, sloping.
何しろ、
At any rate, anyhow, anyway, in any case.
何々、
such and such, what,
何分、
what minute, how many minutes,
生意気、
impertinent, saucy, cheeky, conceit, audacious, brazen,
並木、
roadside tree, row of trees,
習う、
to imitate, to follow, to emulate,
鳴らす、
to ring, to sound, to chime, to beat, to snort, nose,
なる、
to bear fruit,
なれる、
to become domesticated, to become tame,
短期よく、
South Pole, Antarctic,
なんとなく、
somehow or other, for some reason or another,
なんとも、
nothing, with negative verb, quite, not a bit,
ナンバー、
number,
南米、
South America,
南北、
South and North,
煮える、
to boil, to cook, to be cooked,
匂う、
to be fragrant, to smell, to stink,
逃がす、
to let loose, to set free, to let escape,
憎い、
hateful, abominable, poor looking, detestable,
憎む、
to hate, to detest,
憎らしい、
odious, hateful,
ニコニコ、
with a friendly grin, smilingly,
濁る、
to become muddy, to get impure,
虹、
rainbow,
日時、
date and time,
日用品、
daily necessities,
ニパ、
daily lesson, daily work, daily routine,
日程、
agenda,
鈍い、
dull, for example a knife, thick-headed, slow, opposite of fast, stupid,
二有視や、
entry to a company,
女房、
wife,
睨む、
to glare at, to scowl at, to keep an eye on,
煮る、
to boil, to cook,
にわか、
sudden, abrupt, unexpected, improvised, offhand,
縫う、
to sew,
濡らす、
to wet, to soak, to dip,
ネジ、
screw,
ねじる、
to twist,
ネックレス、
necklace,
ねする、
to heat,
寝巻き、
sleepwear, night clothes, pyjamas, nightgown, nightdress,
寝巻き、
sleepwear, night clothes, pyjamas, nightgown, nightdress,
狙い、
aim,
狙う、
to aim at,
年度、
year, fiscal year, school year, term,
農産物、
agricultural produce,
農村、
agricultural community, farm village, rural,
濃度、
concentration, brightness,
農薬、
agricultural chemicals,
能率、
efficiency,
のこぎり、
saw,
残らず、
all, entirely, completely, without exception,
乗せる、
to place on, something, to take on board, to give a ride,
覗く、
to peep in, to look in, to peek in, to stick out,
伸ばす、
to lengthen, to stretch, to reach out, to grow, beard,
伸びる、
to be prolonged,
上り、
up train, going to Tokyo, ascent,
登る、
to ascend, to go up, to climb,
乗り、
paste, starch,
乗り換え、
n, transfer, trains, buses, etc.,
乗る、
to appear, in print, to be recorded,
呪い、
dull, for example a knife, thick-headed, slow, opposite of fast, stupid,
のろのろ、
slowly, sluggishly,
のんき、
carefree, optimistic, careless, reckless, heedless,
灰色、
grey, ashen,
俳句、
haiku poetry,
拝見、
hum, poll, seeing, look at,
売店、
shop, stand,
売買、
trade, buying and selling,
売買、
bye-bye, goodbye,
這う、
to creep, to crawl,
生える、
1, to grow, to spring up, 2, to cut, teeth,
剥がす、
V5S, to tear off, to peel off, to rip off,
馬鹿らしい、
absurd,
測り、
scales, weighing machine,
測る、
to measure, to weigh, to survey,
測る、
to measure, to weigh, to survey,
吐き気、
nausea, sickness in the stomach,
吐き吐き、
lucidly,
吐く、
to sweep, to brush, to gather up,
歯車、
gear, cogwheel,
バケツ、
bucket, pail,
挟まる、
to get between, to be caught in,
挟む、
to interpose, to hold between, to insert,
箸、
chopsticks,
はしご、
ladder, stairs,
はじめに、
to begin with, first of all,
はじめに、
first, firstly, first of all,
はじめまして、
how do you do, I am glad to meet you,
外れる、
to be disconnected, to get out of place, to be off, to be out, for example of gear,
パトーン、
pattern,
肌着、
underwear,
果たして、
as was expected, really,
8、
a bowl, a pot,
罰、
punishment,
破棄、
exhibition, demonstration, utilization, display,
バック、
back,
発しや、
firing, shooting, discharge, catapult,
破送、
expression, music, conceptualization,
発電、
generation, for example power,
発売、
sale,
輪で、
showy, loud, gay, flashy, gaudy,
話し合い、
discussion, conference,
話しかける、
to accost a person, to talk, to someone,
話しちゆう、
while talking, the line is busy,
甚だしい、
extreme, excessive, terrible,
花火、
fireworks,
花嫁、
bride,
離れる、
to leave, to get free, to cut oneself off,
羽、
shuttlecock,
バネ、
spring, for example coil, leaf,
跳ねる、
to jump, to leap,
破片、
fragment, splinter, broken piece,
輪磨き、
dentifrice, toothpaste,
はめる、
coal, to get in, to insert, to put on, to make love,
早口、
fast talking,
流行る、
to flourish, to thrive, to be popular, to come into fashion,
払い込む、
to deposit, to pay in,
払い戻す、
to repay, to pay back,
バランス、
balance,
針金、
wire,
張り切る、
to be in high spirits, to be full of vigor,
繁栄、
reflection, influence,
半径、
radius,
ハンコ、
seal, used for signature,
万歳、
hurrah, cheers,
判事、
judge, judiciary,
反省、
reflection, reconsideration, introspection, meditation, contemplation,
番地、
house number, address,
パンツ、
underpants,
バンド、
band,
半島、
peninsula,
ハンドル、
handle, steering wheel,
日当たり、
exposure to the sun, sunny place,
日帰り、
day trip,
比較的、
comparatively, relatively,
日陰、
shadow,
ピカピカ、
glitter, sparkle,
引き受ける、
to undertake, to take up, to take over,
引き返す、
to repeat, to send back, to bring back,
引き算、
subtraction,
引き出す、
to pull out, to take out, to draw out, to withdraw,
引き止める、
to detain, to check, to restrain,
卑怯、
cowardice, meanness, unfairness,
引き分け、
a draw, in competition, tie game,
ひげ、
moustache, beard, whiskers,
日差し、
sunlight, rays of the sun,
肘、
elbow,
ピストル、
pistol,
ビタミン、
vitamin,
ぴたり、
tightly, closely,
引っかかる、
to be caught in, to be stuck in, to be cheated,
筆記、
taking, notes, copying,
ひっくり返す、
to turn over, to overturn, to knock over, to upset, to turn inside out,
ひっくり返る、
to be overturned, to be upset, to topple over, to be reversed,
引っ越し、
moving, dwelling etc, changing residence,
引っ込む、
to draw back, to sink, to cave in,
筆詞や、
writer, author,
必需品、
necessities, necessary article, requisite, essential,
人差し指、
index finger,
一通り、
ordinary, usual, in general, briefly,
人通り、
pedestrian traffic,
ひとまず、
for the present, once, in outline,
瞳、
pupil of eye,
一休み、
arrest,
独り言、
a soliloquy, a monologue, speaking to oneself,
砦に、
by itself, automatically, naturally,
ビニール、
vinyl,
皮肉、
cynicism, sarcasm,
日にち、
every day, daily, day after day,
ひねる、
to turn, a switch, on or off, to twist, to puzzle over,
日の入り、
sunset,
日の出、
sunrise,
響き、
echo, sound, reverberation, noise,
響く、
to resound,
皮膚、
skin,
冷やす、
to cool, to refrigerate,
百科事典、
encyclopedia,
美容、
beauty of figure or form,
表紙、
front cover, binding,
標識、
sign, mark,
標準、
standard, level,
標本、
example, specimen,
評論、
criticism, critique,
ひらがな、
hiragana, 47 syllables, the cursive syllabary,
ビルディング、
building,
昼寝、
nap, at home, siesta,
広げる、
to spread, to extend, to expand, to enlarge,
広さ、
extent,
広場、
plaza,
広々、
extensive, spacious,
広める、
to broaden, to propagate,
ピンク、
pink,
便箋、
writing paper, stationery,
瓶詰め、
bottling, bottled,
ファスヌアン、
fastener, zipper,
風船、
balloon,
不運、
unlucky, misfortune, bad luck, fate,
増える、
to increase, to multiply,
深まる、
to deepen, to heighten, to intensify,
不規則、
irregularity, unsteadiness, disorderly,
普及、
diffusion, spread,
付近、
neighborhood, vicinity, environs,
服、
to wipe, to dry,
副詞、
adverb,
副写、
copy, duplicate,
複数、
plural, multiple,
含める、
to include, to instruct, to make one understand,
膨らます、
to swell, to expand, to inflate, to bulge,
膨らむ、
to expand, to swell, out, to get big, to become inflated,
不潔、
unclean, dirty, filthy, impure,
ふける、
to get late, to advance, to wear on,
符号、
sign, mark, symbol,
負債、
man and wife, married couple,
塞がる、
to be plugged up, to be shut up,
塞ぐ、
to stop up, to close up, to block, up,
ふざける、
to romp, to gamble, to frolic, to joke,
無沙汰、
neglecting to stay in contact,
武士、
warrior, samurai,
部首、
radical of a kanji character,
ふすま、
sliding screen,
付属、
attached, belonging, affiliated,
ふた、
cover, lid, cap,
普通、
suspension, interruption, stoppage, tie up, cessation,
ぶつかる、
to strike, to collide with,
ぶつける、
to knock, to run into, to nail on, to strike hard, to hit and attack,
物騒、
dangerous, disturbed, insecure,
ぶつぶつ、
grumbling, complaining in a small voice,
船便、
surface mail, ship,
部品、
parts, accessories,
吹雪、
snowstorm,
父母、
father and mother, parents,
踏切、
railway crossing, level crossing, starting line, scratch, crossover,
ふもと、
the foot, the bottom, the base of a mountain,
増やす、
to increase, to add to, to augment,
増やす、
to increase, to add to, to augment,
フライパン、
fry pan, frying pan,
ブラウス、
blouse,
ぶら下げる、
to hang, to suspend, to dangle, to swing,
ブラシ、
brushy, brush,
プラスチック、
plastic,
プラットフォーム、
platform,
フリー、
free,
振り仮名、
pronunciation key,
プリント、
print, handout,
振る舞う、
to behave, to conduct oneself, to entertain, VT,
ブローチ、
brooch,
プログラム、
program,
風呂敷、
wrapping cloth, cloth wrapper,
ふわふわ、
light, soft,
噴火、
eruption,
分解、
analysis, disassembly,
文芸、
literature, art and literature, Bell's letters,
文献、
literature, books, reference,
噴水、
water fountain,
分数、
fraction, in math,
文体、
literary style,
分布、
distribution,
文房具、
stationery,
文脈、
context,
分量、
amount, quantity,
分類、
classification,
閉会、
closure,
兵器、
coolness, calmness, composure, unconcern,
栄光、
going, side by side, concurrent, abreast, at the same time,
平日、
weekday, ordinary days,
永代、
soldier, sailor,
平凡、
common, commonplace, ordinary, mediocre,
平野、
plain, open field,
へこむ、
to be dented, to be indented, to yield to give, to sink, to collapse, to cave in, to be snubbed,
へそ、
navel, belly button,
隔てる、
to be shut out,
別荘、
holiday house, villa,
別々、
separately, individually,
ベテラン、
veteran,
ヘリコプタ
helicopter,
ー、減る、
to decrease, in size or number, to diminish, to abate,
ペン、
pen,
編集、
editing, compilation, editorial, for example committee,
便所、
toilet, lavatory, restroom, latrine, comfort station,
ベンチ、
abbreviation, pliers, lit, pinchers,
ボーナス、
bonus,
望遠鏡、
telescope,
方角、
direction, way, compass point,
ほうき、
embroom,
方言、
dialect,
坊さん、
Buddhist priest, monk,
帽子、
prevention, check,
方針、
objective, plan, policy,
放送、
packing, wrapping,
法則、
law, rule,
包帯、
bandage, dressing,
膨大、
huge, bulky, enormous, extensive, swelling, expansion,
包丁、
kitchen knife, carving knife,
方程式、
equation,
ボウワン、
prevention of crime,
方面、
direction, district, field, for example, of study,
坊や、
boy,
ホール、
to let go,
ほがらか、
brightness, cheerfulness, melodious,
牧場、
1. Farm, livestock, 2. Pasture land, meadow, grazing land,
牧畜、
stock farming,
保険、
health preservation, hygiene, sanitation,
募集、
recruiting, taking applications,
干す、
to air, to dry, to desiccate, to drain, off, to drink up,
ポスター、
poster,
北緑、
North Pole,
どっちゃん、
son of others,
ほどく、
to unfasten,
掘り、
moat, canal,
掘る、
to carve, to engrave, to sculpture, to chisel,
掘る、
to dig, to excavate,
ボロ、
rag, scrap, tattered clothes, fault, especially in a pretense,
盆、
lantern festival, festival of the dead, tray,
盆地、
basin, for example between mountains,
本部、
headquarters,
本来、
essentially, naturally, by nature,
まあまあ、
so,
枚数、
the number of flat things,
毎度、
each time, common service sector greeting,
マイナス、
minus,
まく、
to scatter, to sprinkle, to sow,
まく、
to sow, seeds,
まく、
to wind, to coil, to roll,
枕、
pillow, bolster,
曲げる、
to bend, to crook, to lean,
まごまご、
confused,
摩擦、
friction, rubbing, rub down, chafe,
混ざる、
to be mixed, to be blended with, to associate with, to mingle with, to join,
混ざる、
to be mixed, to be blended with, to associate with, to mingle with, to join,
混じる、
to be mixed, to be blended with, to associate with,
混じる、
to be mixed, to be blended with, to associate with,
マスク、
mask,
混ぜる、
to be mixed, to be blended with,
混ぜる、
to mix, to stir,
またぐ、
to straddle,
または、
or otherwise.
待合室、
Waiting room,
待ち合わせる、
to rendezvous, to meet at a prearranged place and time.
街角、
Street corner,
真っ暗、
total darkness, short-sightedness, pitch dark,
真っ黒、
pitch black,
真っ青、
deep blue, ghastly pale.
真先、
The head, the foremost, beginning,
真っ白、
pure white,
祭る、
to deify, to enshrine,
窓口、
ticket window,
まとまる、
to be collected, to be settled, to be in order,
まとめる、
to put in order, to collect, to bring to a conclusion,
真似る、
to mimic, to imitate,
眩しい、
dazzling, radiant,
まぶた、
eyelids,
マフラー、
muffler, scarf,
間もなく、
soon, before long, in a short time,
マラソン、
marathon,
丸い、
round, circular, spherical,
まれ、
rare, seldom,
回り道、
detour,
満員、
full house, no vacancy, sold out,
マンション、
large apartment, apartment house,
満点、
perfect score,
見送る、
1, to see off, to farewell, 2, to escort, 3, to let pass,
見下ろす、
to overlook, to command a view of, to look down on something,
見かけ、
outward appearance,
三日月、
new moon, crescent moon,
岬、
cape, on coast,
惨め、
arch, sad, pitiful, wretched,
ミシン、
sewing machine,
店や、
store, shop,
見出し、
heading, caption, subtitle, index,
道順、
itinerary, route,
見つかる、
to be found, to be discovered,
見つける、
to be familiar, to discover, to detect,
みっともない、
shameful, indecent,
見直す、
to look again, to get a better opinion of,
見慣れる、
to become used to seeing, to be familiar with,
見にくい、
ugly,
実る、
to bear fruit, to ripen,
身分、
social position, social status,
見本、
sample,
見舞う、
to ask after, health, to visit,
未満、
less than, insufficient,
未用事、
surname, family name,
見る、
to examine, medical,
民間、
private, civilian, civil, popular, folk, unofficial,
民謡、
folk song, popular song,
向かう、
V5U, to face, to go towards,
向く、
to peel, to skin, to pair, to hull,
無限、
infinite,
無地、
plain, unfigured,
蒸し暑い、
humid, sultry,
矛盾、
contradiction, inconsistency,
蒸す、
to steam, to poultice, to be sultry,
無数、
countless number, infinite number,
紫、
purple color, violet,
群れ、
group, crowd, flock, herd,
メーター、
meter, clock,
メートル、
milli, 10-3,
名、
niece,
名作、
masterpiece,
名詞、
business card,
名詞、
noun,
名詞よ、
famous place,
名神、
superstition,
命ずる、
to command, to appoint,
名物、
famous product, special product, speciality,
命名、
each, individual,
目上、
superior, s, senior,
恵まれる、
to be blessed with, to be rich in,
巡る、
to go around,
目指す、
to aim at, to have an eye on,
目覚まし、
abbreviation, alarm clock,
目下、
at present, now,
目印、
mark, sign, landmark,
目立つ、
to be conspicuous, to stand out,
めちゃくちゃ、
absurd, unreasonable, excessive, messed up, spelled, wreaked,
めっきり、
remarkably,
めでたい、
happy, simple soul, propitious, joyous,
メニュー、
menu,
めまい、
dizziness, giddiness,
目安、
criterion, aim,
免税、
tax exemption, duty exemption,
面積、
area,
面接、
interview,
面倒くさい、
bother to do, tiresome,
モーター、
motor,
儲かる、
To be profitable, to yield a profit.
儲ける、
To get, to earn, to gain, to have, bear, beget, a child.
申し訳ない、
Inexcusable.
木材、
Lumber, timber, wood.
木地、
Table of contents.
潜る、
1. To drive, to pass through. 2. To evade, to hide. 3. To dive, into or underwater, to go underground.
もしかしたら、
Perhaps, maybe, by some chance.
もしかすると、
Perhaps, maybe, by some chance.
持たれる、
To lean against, to lean on, to recline on, to lie heavy, on the stomach.
モダン、
Modern.
餅、
Sticky rice cake.
もったいない、
Too good, more than one deserves. Wasteful, sacrilegious, unworthy of.
モデル、
Model.
もともと、
Originally, by nature, from the start.
物置、
Storage room.
物語る、
To tell, to indicate.
物差し、
Ruler, measure.
ものすごい、
Earth-shattering, staggering, to a very great extent.
モノレール、
Monorail.
もみじ、
1. Japanese, maple.
もむ、
To rub, to crumple, up, to wrinkle.
燃やす、
To burn.
催し、
Event, festivities, function.
盛る、
1. To serve, food, etc. 2. To fill up. 3. To prescribe.
問答、
Questions and answers, dialogue.
やかましい、
1. Noisy. 2. Strict, fussy.
夜間、
At night, nighttime.
夜間、
Kettle.
薬師屋、
Actor, actress.
薬師よ、
Government office, public office.
訳す、
To translate.
役人、
Government official.
薬品、
Medicine, S. Chemical, S.
役目、
Duty, business.
やけど、
Burn, scald.
夜行、
Walking around at night, night train, night travel.
矢印、
Directing arrow.
やたらに、
Randomly, recklessly, blindly.
薬局、
Pharmacy, drugstore.
やっつける、
To attack, an enemy, to beat, to do away with, to finish off.
やっぱり、
Also, as I thought, still, in spite of, absolutely, of course.
家主、
Landlord.
破く、
To tear, to rip.
破れる、
To get torn, to wear out.
やむを得ない、
Cannot be helped, unavoidable.
柔らかい、
Soft, tender, limp.
遊園地、
Amusement park.
勇敢、
Evening paper.
友好、
Friendship.
郵送、
Mailing.
夕立、
Sudden, evening shower, rain.
夕日、
In, the evening sun, setting sun.
悠々、
Quiet, calm, leisurely.
有料、
Admission paid, toll.
浴衣、
Bathrobe, informal summer kimono, yukata.
湯気、
Steam, vapor.
輸血、
Blood transfusion.
輸送、
Transport, transportation.
油断、
Negligence, unpreparedness.
茹でる、
To boil.
湯飲み、
Teacup.
ゆるい、
Loose, lenient, slow.
溶岩、
Lava.
容器、
Container, vessel.
用語、
Term, terminology.
用紙、
Gist, essentials, summary, fundamentals.
幼児、
Infant, baby, child.
容積、
Capacity, volume.
幼稚、
Infancy, childish, infantile.
幼稚園、
Kindergarten.
用途、
Use, usefulness.
用品店、
Shop which handles Western style apparel and accessories.
養分、
Nourishment, nutrient.
羊毛、
Wool.
ようやく、
Gradually, finally, hardly.
要領、
Point, gist, essentials, outline.
欲張り、
Avarice, covetousness, greed.
余計、
Too much, unnecessary, abundance, surplus, excess, superfluity.
よこす、
1. To send, to forward. 2. To hand over, for example money.
汚す、
1. To disgrace, to dishonor. 2. To pollute, to contaminate, to swell, to make dirty, to stain,
寄せる、
to collect, to gather, to add, to put aside,
よそ、
another place, somewhere else, strange parts,
四つ角、
four corners, crossroads,
酔っ払い、
drunkard,
予備、
preparation, preliminaries, reserve, spare,
呼びかける、
to call out to accost, to address, crowd, to appeal,
呼び出す、
to summon, to call, for example phone,
よみがえる、
to be resurrected, to be revived, to be resuscitated, to be rehabilitated,
夜、
to come from,
喜び、
joy, delight, rapture, pleasure, gratification, rejoicing, congratulations, felicitations,
喜ぶ、
jubilation, congratulate, rejoice, be happy,
来日、
arrival in Japan, coming to Japan, visit to Japan,
落第、
failure, dropping out of a class,
ラッシュアワー、
rush hour,
ラン、
column of text, for example as in a newspaper,
ランチ、
launch, lunch,
ランニング、
1, running, 2, tank top,
乱暴、
rude, violent, rough, lawless, unreasonable, reckless,
理科、
science,
利害、
advantages and disadvantages, interest,
リズム、
rhythm,
リットル、
litter,
リポート、
report, paper,
リボン、
ribbon,
略す、
to abbreviate,
流域、
river, basin,
寮、
hostel, dormitory,
両側、
both sides,
漁師、
fisherman,
領事、
consul,
領収、
receipt, voucher,
臨時、
temporary, special, extraordinary,
留守番、
caretaking, caretaker, house watching,
例外、
exception,
0点、
zero, no marks,
冷凍、
freezing, cold storage, refrigeration,
レインコート、
raincoat,
レクリエーション、
recreation,
レジャー、
leisure,
列島、
chain of islands,
レベル、
level,
レンガ、
brick,
連合、
union, alliance,
レンズ、
lens,
ローマ字、
romanization, Roman letters,
ろうそく、
candle,
録音、
audio recording,
ロッカー、
locker,
ロビー、
lobby,
論ずる、
to argue, to discuss, to debate,
和英、
Japanese English,
わかる、
to be understood,
分かれる、
to branch off, to diverge from, to fork, to split, to dispense, to scatter, to divide into,
若々しい、
youthful, young,
湧く、
to boil, to grow hot, to get excited, to gush forth,
わびる、
to apologize,
和服、
Japanese clothes,
割合に、
comparatively,
割り算、
division, math,
割と、
relatively, comparatively,
割引、
discount, reduction, rebate,
ワン、
bowl,
ワン、
Japanese soup bowl, wooden bowl,
ワンピース、
one-piece dress,
第一、
first, foremost,